Good morning, TikTok. Hello. I really like the filter here. Okay. All right. So I have posted, or I will be posting a video later today specific to affirmations and why exuding and writing and believing in your affirmations each day can be a positive impact in your life. So today I'm going to share with you what I do from a positive standpoint as relates to manifesting my own desires. I use a manifestation journal and I do my I am affirmations each morning specific to the cues in my journal. So I'll just go through this real quick and share it with you, and I hope that you find some benefits and in this, and I hope that you, if you already do participate and practice daily affirmations, that you share some of your affirmations that you exude each day. All right, so I have written in this book quite a bit, but we're going to start off on a new note. And today's affirmation is, my heart is forgiving and my soul is at peace. I think that came at a good time. My heart is forgiving and my soul is at peace. I'm going through a lot right now on a personal level, and I am learning forgiveness and understanding that people can only love at the level of love that they understand. And because of that, I can't get mad when things don't go my way or when things don't go the way that I think. And that's in relationships with people, relationships at work, and things like that. You can't necessarily, you can have the emotions and frustration, but I always say it's not fair to the individual if they don't meet the expectations that you have for them, because they can only love at a certain level, right? So I kind of like that. Today's affirmation, what is this? September 6th. Yes. My heart is forgiving and my soul is at peace. So the next part of that is to talk about what your current manifestation is, right? What are you manifesting? What is it that you want to do? Now, I focus on daily because this is a daily journal. However, if it's something big that I'm trying to manifest, then I'll incorporate that every day. But the next part is, what are you manifesting? And today, I want to manifest grace. I want to give myself additional grace because I think I'm really, really hard on myself. And I work in, I'm trying to figure out how to say this. I have a really strong I have a real strong work ethic, regardless whether I'm in work or at home. And I get hard on myself if things don't go the way that I plan. So I do want to manifest grace. So that's what I put. Am manifesting grace. And then the next part says, what is the prayer for the universe? And when you say, universe, everyone has their own religious background. I just say, spirit, world, universe, because, that's all there. But my prayer is that not only myself, but I want others to understand that they are not, they don't always have to live up to these high expectations that they have for themselves. And if they do choose to do that, great, but give yourself some grace. Give yourself some time to work through some issues, or just to be patient in the process if things don't go the way that you see or want them to go. So that is my prayer. And the next part is, visualize your manifestation coming true. So what does that look like? What does it look like when I am manifesting grace? What does that look like? That looks like patience to me. So I see me being more relaxed, right? I see myself being relaxed, and allowing things to happen, right? Sometimes when we are always in control, you know, we want to control what happens. We want to know what the end result is. However, give yourself some grace. Let things happen the way that they should. Allow yourself to experience life without knowing what the next step is. Now, that can be scary for a lot, because the fact that I just said that and I'm like, that's scary. It is a scary feeling, because I'm starting to feel a little anxiety thinking about that. But it is, it's helpful, right? It allows you to live in the moment. And sometimes we don't live in the moment enough. And we always try to rush and get, well, at least, let me say I tend to rush through things and just to check a box. But it's very important to give yourself some grace. There we go. The next part is I have. So by me giving myself grace, what will I have? What can I visualize myself having? And I'm going to see myself having peace of mind, enjoyment, and abundance. I do feel like I would have abundance when I give myself grace, because you never know what can happen, what can come to you into your life when you just allow life to happen. Very powerful words. I feel. How do I feel as I'm manifesting grace? By manifesting grace, I feel like I will feel relaxed. I'll have an exhale moment, right? Calmness. Sometimes when I'm in this, I have to get things done, I got to check this box out, it's ever, you know, it's moving so fast, right? Things are happening. You really don't have time to enjoy the wins, enjoy the loved ones around you who are celebrating you, because you're so quick, your mind is moving so fast that you just get to the next step. So I do feel like by giving myself grace, I will have more patience with people. I'll be relaxed. I'll have an exhale moment. And there is a level of calmness that comes with that. You always don't need to know what the next step is, but it's also good to be prepared for that though, right? And I think that's something I can't give up. I will always be prepared for what's to come, but just allowing it to happen. And exhale. Whew, that felt good. All right, so the next part of my daily affirmation process is doing my daily thoughts. Now, this is something that I'll probably come back to every day throughout the day. If anything pops up that is thought-provoking that I want to write down and don't, miss out on. Sometimes I have prolific dreams. I write my dreams down underneath my daily thoughts for that day, especially when it comes to grace, because I am manifesting giving myself more grace. If I see things throughout the day that validates that, I want to write that down too, because it's also important to enjoy this process by, writing out what you're going through in life and what am I trying to say? Appreciating the wins. There we go. All right, so I'll come back to the daily thoughts, but the next one is affirming goals. So, and just so that you understand, because I know it feels like we're going through so many pages, but it's only 4 pages that I go through each day. It is the intention, which is the affirmation. And for those who remember, the affirmation is, my heart is forgiving and my soul is at peace. That is the affirmation of the day. And I already did write out, my I ams, my prayers, how I see, feel, or have, what it would feel like if I had this. We talked about the daily thoughts. And then the last one is the affirming goals, right? I like this page because sometimes I actually skip and go to this page because it talks about your health, some important components of your life, right? Your health, your finances, your family, your relationships, your career, and your friends. So for me, I start off at health. I am healthy. I am free of disease. I am, I feel good about my day. These are the things that are right there, and I say it every day when I come back to this page and I relive the moment. I am, in terms of finance, I find abundance. I am wealthy. Now, it's important to also mention that when you say things like I am wealthy, that doesn't also always mean financially in terms of money. It could mean I am wealthy in abundance. I am wealthy at work, which of course translate to finance. So be mindful. Sometimes when you say certain things, it doesn't always come the way that you envision it. It's how it manifests, right? Next is family. This is very important to me because I always want to make sure that I set a tone of love, patience, and care when it comes to family. So I always say things like, I am supported by my loved ones. I'm supported by my husband. I'm supported by my family, my love for my friends, and things like that. So that's what I put there. Relationships, so for relationships with me, that would be anyone outside of my family, right? There also is one specific to friends, and I use that one as well. But then I have one for career. So what affirmation can I use today for career? I honestly feel that I'm going through a transition right now, of course. So for career, I do want to set the tone and the intention that I am and will always be successful. And regardless of what I do, I am and will always be successful. A lot of people may say it's really important to be intentional and be specific. And what I mean by that is say what you want, but be mindful it may not always come in the way that you want it to come, but that intention still is important, right? And that's kind of all I got. If you found this video helpful, please share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you'll learn more life-changing, life-transforming content. Stay positive, stay abundant, and remember, you got this. We got this.